Money and spirituality go together. If you have a difficulty to understand that, for sure this video is for you. There are so many distorted ideas about being spiritual and having money in our society, and I really would like to demystify a few of them today. So, the topics I'll cover today are about the limiting beliefs we have, why spiritual work should be charged, and why spirituality and money go together. And if you understand how all of this works, you should be able to manifest more money in your life. I like to watch animated movies made for children, and if you pay attention to them, you'll notice that many times they portray two classic archetypes. The poor family that remains united and gives a lot of love to their kids, and the rich family where the kids grow up alone because their parents are too busy with their lives. Can you see how brainwashing starts early in life? These movies are made for kids, and actually, if you're a good observer, you'll see that usually reality is the opposite. Poor parents are constantly under pressure. They can badly spend time with their kids because they have to work a lot to pay the bills. Rich parents can spend more quality time with their children and give a better education because they can pay for good classes and entertainment. It is unbelievable the amount of negative limiting beliefs that we receive about money. Pay attention to movies, TV shows, soap operas, and you'll see how we're always being bombarded by the idea that poor people are good and happy and rich people are mean and miserable. On my previous job as a flight attendant, I worked with people from over 150 nationalities, from the richest to the poorest. I started my career working in economy class, then I got upgraded to business, and later to first, where I stayed 10 years by choice. And you have no idea how many times I got comments like, "Oh, your first class passengers must treat you very bad." If you think like that, let me tell you something. There is a reason why I didn't move from first class for such a long period of time. I didn't want to because they're the best passengers in the world. You have way more chances of having an annoying passenger in the other cabins than in first class. There are so many negative beliefs about money. It is evil, it is hard to earn, it doesn't buy happiness. If your perception about it is so bad, how do you expect to have more money in your life? Your subconscious mind is powerful. Most of your reality is formed by it. If deep down there you believe that being rich will turn you into a bad person, there is no way you can create more money in your life because your subconscious mind will sabotage every opportunity that might show up. If you still have this kind of belief, let me share one of my theories with you. Do you know the limiting belief that money corrupts the man? I completely disagree. Money does not change people, it only reveals who they are. Having extra money only brings to the surface the best and worst personality traits that a person already have. I know it is still a belief, but it is less limiting than the other one. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments. Some people think that spiritual work shouldn't be charged because of many different reasons. Some of the limiting beliefs about this are people that charge to help you spiritually are charlatans, or the medium doesn't do anything, the spirits do the work and they don't need money, or if it becomes a business, it is no longer spiritual practice. I'm really sorry to disappoint you, but faith is a huge business. How do you think the Vatican became one of the richest entities in the world? What about the doctors? They can charge to help you and you don't think they're charlatans? Why these misconceptions apply only to spirituality and not in all the other areas? It is insane. I was raised with this kind of limitations and it took me years to get rid of them. Spiritual work is just like any other type of work and anybody can learn. Could I learn the laws and defend myself in a court? Absolutely. Would I be good at it? Probably not. So it's better to pay for a lawyer that spent years studying to do the work because the result will be better and will save me some time, right? Spiritual work is exactly the same thing. Either you invest your time to learn how to do it or you pay for a professional that's already an expert on it. Now, if you are the spiritual services provider and you have difficulties charging people, let me tell you something. What they are paying you is for the years you spend developing your abilities, for the money you invested in courses, and for the time you are using to help them. Between time and money, in my opinion, time is way more precious because you cannot get it back, and money you can always make more. On top of it, people tend to not appreciate what they get for free. They give more value to things that require something from them in exchange. And money is the energy exchange on this planet. Accept it and make peace with it so you can have more abundance in your life. Once I heard from a friend, "I am sorry, I cannot focus on my soul while I have 3 mouths to feed in my house." And he's right, I have to agree with him. How can you worry about spirituality if you have difficulties to survive? And even I tell to my spirit guides, please allow me to have always more than what I need, because if I have to start worrying about my physical needs, how can I focus on my spiritual evolution? It is nearly impossible. Priorities come first. One of the biggest lessons that I had in my life was when I lost 3 years of savings in a week because of the currency conversion between dollar and Brazilian money. That made me think about all the opportunities to enjoy life that I missed for 3 years to save that money and lose it like this. The experience helped me to redefine my relationship with money and changed my perception about the real value of things. Money is a paper that represents the energetic currency exchange on this planet. You can choose the meaning you want to give to it, positive or negative. If you are unaware of all the limitations you have received, most likely you'll give a negative meaning. If you are aware, you can change it. Spiritually speaking, you are a part of the universe and it has all the resources available to you, and you should be able to manifest anything that you need in your life, including money. Maybe it will not bring you happiness or sort all of your problems, but for sure it will make your experience here much easier and give you some peace in mind. If you have difficulties to manifest money in your life, there are only two possible reasons. Either you have too many limiting beliefs that are sabotaging you, or it was in your soul plan to experience scarcity with the purpose of learning something from it. Between the two, the first one is way more likely to be the cause, which is good news because it's much easier to change your limiting beliefs than your soul plan. Once you recognize your limiting beliefs, you can break free from them and build positive beliefs that will help you to manifest more money in your life. If you want to learn more about it, have a look at this video here. I really hope the content today has helped you to understand better how money and spirituality go together. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.